Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, October 2nd. It is 7:01 a.m. in my locale. And as you can see, I'm dressed. And that's because we are leaving the Southern Comfort RV Center today at about 8 a.m. We are going to go to Long Pine Key, which is pretty much one of the first stops in the Everglades. They're moving us from here to there. And I think the reason they're moving us there is because they don't have to pay for it. So as far as I am aware, there is electric, water, and sewer. So it's just moving 45 minutes to the south. So I'm supposed to leave at 8 with everyone else. So I'll be ready to go. And then, of course, the time to hook up, make sure everything's good, get in the van, and go the additional 35 miles-ish to work. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for work today, but I will be doing something for work today, which is fine because that means they have to pay me. All right, let's come up with our daily Zen poem. Take a look over here. Hopefully it'll load very quickly. Other than that, it's been really nice here. Yesterday, coffee. Yesterday, I was able to can ground beef, be on a live stream, as you saw, babysit 3 dogs, and the camper is clean. The Carry Allen is spotless. All I got to do is take out the trash, and we are done. So we are ready to go whenever they're ready to go. We're still loading the poem. So what we're going to do is we're going to do coffee. Up, and there's the poem. Yeah. 2 cups of coffee this morning in this. Whenever a thought occurs, be aware of it. As soon as you are aware of it, it will vanish. If you remain for a long period forgetful of objects, you will naturally become unified. This is the essential art of Zazen. That's by Dogen, 1200 to 1253. So he died at my age. Whoa. Become aware of your thoughts, and if you forget what's going around, then you will become part of the whole thing. He's saying, in this case, when you are not worried about this is a towel or this is a cup or this is a computer, you will enter that flow state of Zazen, and then you'll be able to work. Which, when I can, they call it flow. That's the new fancy term. It's called flow state. Okay. Nice fellow wrote a book on this, and once you get into flow, time flies by. You know, you're working at peak performance, and it's excellent. So I've been there a couple times. So, all right, daily rune pull. Remember, everything in the camper is pretty much racked up at this point, so we're ready to travel. All I really have to do is take the covers off the front, put queso in the passenger seat, and we are gone. So let's take a look. Today's pull is, how timely. Remember, you're looking at it backwards. This is Rado. Okay, so let's take a look and find Rado in the book. Let's make sure the book is upright this time. You are going to laugh at me with this one, which you can. You're allowed. Rado is the rune of a journey, communication, union, and reunion. This rune is concerned with communication, with the attunement of something that has 2 sides, 2 elements, and with the ultimate reunion that comes at the end of the journey, when that is above and what is below are unified and of one mind. Inner worth mounts here. At such time, you must remember that you are not intended to rely entirely upon your own power, but to ask what constitutes right action. Ask through prayer, through addressing your own knowing, for the witness self, the teacher within. Not intent on movement, be content to wait. While you wait, keep on removing those resistances. As the obstructions give way, all remorse arising from trying to make it happen disappears. Remember that Zazen, get into the flow state? Here it comes again. The journey is towards self-healing, self-change, and union. You are concerned here with nothing less than unobstructed, perfect union. But the union of heaven and earth cannot be forced. Regulate any excesses in your life. Material advantages must not weigh heavily on this journey of the self toward the self. Stand apart from like-minded others. That's interesting. The notion of strength in numbers does not apply at this time, for this part of the journey cannot be shared. Another of the cycle runes, Rado represents the soul's journey and has within it the element of joy, for the end is in sight. No longer burdened by what you've left behind, heaven above you and the earth below you unite within you and support you on your way. A simple prayer for the soul's journey is, I will to will thy will. Well, I always say the same thing. Let's go through it again. Like-minded people who share values and have something to contribute. That's your tribe, right? Sometimes you do have to step away a little bit and you have to take a breath. And you have to make you better before you can go and make another group better. That's important. Hooks into what we read today. That whole idea of getting into the flow, getting into the state. I was there yesterday. I was not concerned about anybody else. I had already checked in, so everybody knew where I was going and what it was going on. I was watching dogs. I was canning ground beef. I was cleaning up in here as much as I could after the dogs. I was just moving and grooving. And of course, listening to the podcast and everything just flowed. My entire afternoon. I can't tell you exactly when I did something, but I can tell you that everything got done. I was in flow. And it's a great feeling. And I hope for you guys who are watching this that you can get to that flow state today when you're doing something, when you're preparing, when you are taking care of someone else, when you are, maybe you're at work, you get into that state so that everything is just moving on rails and it's great. And you turn around a little bit tired, a little more money in your pocket, and you go, wow, I got a lot done that I haven't. And you're happy, right? So let's see. Because somebody ate, we can now do obligatory case overview. Did you have fun today? Did you have fun yesterday? Yeah, half a snort. He's like, Dad, all these kids in here. I tell you, you're good. Ready for big travel today? So there's our message of the day. It is, keep on keeping on. Keep working hard. Keep doing what you need to do. Don't give in to nonsense or foolishness. Get into that flow state. That one where you just cruise and it's all getting done and it's all great. It's very hard for a lot of us who are thinking of, keeping prepared, and those of us who are thinking about, maybe we're caretaking for another, maybe, like in my case, I'll admit it, I'm missing somebody terribly, okay, and every day is a day without her, and it is very hard. However, I'm also happy, because I am achieving things and doing things. I'm in that state. I'm in flow when I get working. So I can't say it's terrible. I can't say it's bad. I can't say it's whatever. What I can say is it's an awesome time to learn how much you can do for yourself. It is a great time for you to learn how much you can do in a day. And it is a great feeling to know that regardless of what they roll down the pike on you, you can just kind of shake your head and go, okay, no problem. And you can just ignore it. You can just shut the door. You just say, no, that's stupid. Click, and you're fine. Because you've prepared for the stupid. You've prepared for the violent. You've prepared for the rainstorm, the hurricane, whatever it is. You've taken all that time and energy to prepare. So for today, like I said, my plan is go from here. We're probably going to go to, I have to get gas. So I'll probably stop at the Circle K, get gas. And then on the Long Pine Key, once everybody sets up, we get in the van, we're off and running again. We'll work for, I guess, 4 or 5 hours, whatever needs to be done to take care of the place, and then go home and, make dinner and start all over again, which is fine by me, And then tomorrow will probably be the same. They'll probably say, okay, we'll find you guys at 7-ish, 7:30-ish. Get in the van, go down the road, and then come back. And then, as I did say to my boss, I said, look, I said, when we have to move our RVs, I said, you have to give us time to set up. I said, we can't just be told, okay, do it. You put us in a van, drive us somewhere. Then we move all of our rigs back, drive it somewhere, plug in, do that, and then you expect us back to work in like 2 hours. It's not happening. You want that from the RV kids, and what you got to do is you got to say, okay, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, you guys stop working. We'll take you over there. You got from 2 to 5. If we need anything after 5, we'll call you. Give us at least, I'm going to say 2 hours is the right amount of time to make sure everything is stable and okay. That's about right. But that's my plan. That's what I'm doing. Queso's here. We're all good. So we will be leaving the Southern Comfort RV Resort in a little while. And all I can say about them is they were wonderful. This place is beautiful. They're nice people. It is well worth the investment. So if you ever are in this area, this is the place you want to come. Okay. So that's all we got going on. Again, I hope you, whatever you're doing today, you are able to achieve that flow state where you are just getting everything done without getting anything done. Remember, get out of your own way. Just crank on, do what you need to do. Don't forget that be happy in small things, be happy in big things. Don't accept any nonsense. And I will talk to you maybe a little later today with an update. If not, I will talk to you tomorrow morning. Have a good day.